Alright, welcome back to another episode of The Bastard's Guide to Direwolf20. I'm guessing we ran out of fuel overnight. Yeah. Alright, well, that's fortunately something we can do something about. Let's get, there's a bit of yellow right here, so inject that there. We'll take out the cyanide over here, and let's see. Everything should be coming right back up to par, and this should power back on. Good. So far, so good. We have some yellorium sitting here waiting for us, but we're gonna take half of that and put it away for right now, just to be sure that we can restart the system later on. It's good to have a little bit of yellorium on the side when this is your main power source. So this looks promising. I'm guessing it's done. Not wearing any flights, so obviously not leaping into any holes. Anyway, this looks like we got what we wanted here, more or less. So I'll just start processing some of all this. Actually, as a matter of fact, should probably just start with the stuff that needs processing and then move on to the stuff that needs putting away after. So all the ores, here we go. Yeah, this could go too. And then we'll take some of the stuff that we want to deposit, I suppose. But yeah, it'll take a couple of runs and it's alright. So that's step one. Step two is going to be alright, hold on a second, we're going to have to take a break. Okay, so sorry about the interruption, though you probably didn't feel it, as I kind of just stepped away from the computer after answering the phone. Anyway, these little real life things. There we go, and everything is set. Yeah, so to return to what I was doing, I'm going to get things just quickly sorted up and cooked up. I think we'll start with that, because obviously we're going to be needing that for fuel eventually, and probably for, actually we did finish the reactor last season, or last episode, so that is something less to worry about. Let's see, there's some uranium that needs to be handled too, and all this, the andesite I really don't care for. All of this we will bring. It's an oreberry bush, that's very interesting. Well, I'll get back to this. There's nothing running at the moment, so I'm not too concerned. What we probably want to do is we'll want to start getting some productions going. My first production, though, is going to be the Enderman spawner. So for that, I'm going to need slime. And if I'm a little lucky, there's been slime a few times below here. Then I'll find that. And I'm going to need Nether wart. So there you go. There's no slime down there. Is there? Nope. No slime. Slime down here. Nope. No slime. Okay, well, that's a drag. Anyway, maybe I'll find something, but I need Nether wart. So I'm gonna have to return reluctantly to the Nether. Alright, so the good news is this will not last too long. I'll fly back through here, run out here, and this machine will take care of some of the... There you go. Alright, so around the corner here is the castle we need to go to. And of course there's a little bit of a enemy fighter over there. That's alright though. There's a witchery hellhound. Word of warning, those things are fairly nasty. So this is a good sign. I'm just gonna have to there's a spawner up there. There's a spawner up there too. Okay, yeah, we'll just leave this alone for right now, but we'll come back later for spawn up there. We'll leave that alone. So yeah, sorry about my voice if I'm a little shaky. Oh dear. Yeah, so Hellhound over there that we don't want to talk to. So this will take us back out, I imagine, which is just fine. This is probably not a bad idea to get a little bit of this. Quartz is always useful. Yeah, so I went in there early on. Pigmen are not a threat. Nothing useful down there. Let's see what we can find in here now. Hopefully I'm going to find another wart. But just never quite know. Okay, so this side was a dud. And I imagine that this side is more or less a dud too. Yeah, alright, good. Well, not good, but that's what it is. Let's see. All we need is one nether wart. How are we for jet fuel? We're okay. Okay, good. Because I don't want to risk any major setbacks, such as sudden death out here. That would set me back tremendously. So yeah, there's no below here if we look at these. This means that anything we can find will have to be found in here. I went in there and that brought me down here, so I wonder, there's probably no other way around down here. This probably means that what there is to be found are the two spawners, which is going to be good when I need blaze rods. At the moment though, I'm not quite in that position, so yeah, this is, oh dear. Yeah, so nitro creepers, very explosive, and they don't give you a warning, they just pop. And there we go. Oh, there's a blaze too. Okay. So here's the thing as I see it. It's time to bail for right now. Oh dear. That was close. I'm gonna have to find my way back, and that is over here. So far so good. Yeah, alright, there's let me just quickly take an assessment of what I have. There we go. I have enough jet fuel to get that guy. realistically. There we go. And don't let them get close. They are pretty nasty pieces of work anyway. I do believe down there, yes. So this over here is probably a different formation of Nether fortress. How am I for jet fuel? I'm okay. Yeah, it's an entirely different formation. That's good. Okay, let's see. I have a little bit of jet fuel left. We have enough time, so. Oh dear. Shoot. This is what we don't want to happen in the Nether. Being on fire in the Nether is such a spectacularly bad idea that I don't have any words for it, so let's get out of here in a hurry. Okay, there we go. So, damn, that's not what I was looking for. Yeah, I'm gonna have to return here with more jetpack fuel, but at the moment I have to be concerned with the ability to actually return. However, as it is, I'm short on a bunch of things to be able to build the spawner. I also need slime, and I don't think I'm that close to having it. Alternatively, I could run to the end, but I don't necessarily think that that's a good idea either. Oh. Alright, so down here, put this up here. Only a few of them went down, but this will recharge and we'll take it as it comes. So anyway, yeah, and I should probably build a grinder on this side too so we can get it over with. Anyway, that's, yeah, so I'm not worried about later. So natural stuff in here, there's no natural stuff there. This is where I drop random things, and this is where I apparently drop other random things. We're okay. Yeah, most of this will go into ME storage. And there we go. Alright, so let's see. Spawner. Howard spawner takes the logic controller to those. Zombie head. Okay, and I need one of each kind of head. So maybe at this point what I should be doing is try to power up. Yeah, I'll power up the end and attempt to get some heads. Let's see, head. I have those two, and I need skull. Yeah, alright. I don't have any skulls, so I need skeletons. I need endermen, and oh man, I also need emeralds, but we'll worry about that. It seems that neither of these guys is willing to give up any emeralds, but you know. Let's see what's going on in here. There's some yellowite we need ground up, so move that up the chain. Yeah, okay. Over here we got some yellow iron going through. Good. Alright. I'm gonna power my ender, and the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna get a little bit of my glowstone, and I'm gonna get a little bit of redstone and a little bit of gold. This will allow me to make an alloy that I'll then enrich. So let's see how we're doing for ender pearls. We have 4. Alright, that's good. That'll allow me to enrich 2 of them. But I'll start out with 1 because we're desperately short on ender pearls, and I don't want to risk coming out short. Alright, so we're gonna need the alloys for other stuff as well, so it's fine to have a little bit of the alloys, and I'll make just one of them into an emerald so that I can power so that I can power my the end, or the ender. This increases skull and ender pearl drops, and it also increases ender heads. I'm going to want fortune on it, but I won't be able to get that yet. So we'll worry about that when we get there. Yeah, that should be fine. Now, if I'm a little lucky, I'll find a dungeon and find some of the stuff I need to, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Step 1 will be finding the stuff we need for... I wonder if I got soul sand when I was in the Nether. Nope, I forgot. Alright, well, I will need that too, but one step at a time. And yeah. So for these energetic alloys that I will immediately turn into something else, and I'm going to let the last one cook up. So these energetic alloys I'm actually gonna turn into capacitors. This may sound a little weird, but I have a plan. So we need basic capacitors. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and they'll turn into double layer capacitors like this. 2 of those. Alright, I need no more, so there we go. This one's out, so push that one in and that one in. No, wrong order. Oh man. So yeah, in the newer versions of Ender.io, you get ender pearl dust when you cook up ender pearls, and it's not horribly useful, but well, it is for end portal stuff, but that's not where I am right now, and when that time comes I'll have plenty of resources, so I probably won't have any interest in it either. Anyway, I have these, 1 in there, and one in there. Now this will increase power consumption, but it'll also increase speed, which means this will cook up a hell of a lot faster, which is eventually going to come in very, very handy. Anyway, I have the ender here. I have my alloy here. The vibrant alloy we're going to have to break into nuggets, and I'm going to need 1 emerald. So there we go. Then we're going to need dark steel. I have some. I really hope that I haven't done this already, because I'd feel rather silly. However, if so, oh well. There we go. Dark steel anvil is more durable than the regular anvil, and it'll allow you to do these Ender-IO combinations. Now I need this pumped into a container. What I'm probably going to do is put conduit on there. Conduit. I don't have any fluid conduit, so I'm going to need clear glass. Ta-da! And I'm going to need to make panel. Good. So I'm going to need to make an open blocks tank. This will allow me to pump, there we go, to pump the experience out from here. So like this, I'm going to click there and I'm going to go extract, go. Alright, good. And then I'm going to put this tank on top, and then what's going to happen is it'll fill up with liquid XP. I'll put the other tank in there, and that I will need that. Now it was 20 levels, so we can right click here to get our levels. There we go. Alright, so there we go, the ender. Ta-da! And then it needs charge, and charge can happen in many ways. I'm actually wondering, can I charge it in here? No, only RF. Alright, so we need alright, so I managed to stuff BRB mode on somehow. That I'm sorry about. I'll have to go over my key bindings in a minute to see what went wrong. I know it happened in a previous episode too. It's rather strange. Anyway, we need the infuser. Later on we'll get something a little more spiffy, but for right now, this is what we can do. I'm going to need the leadstone energy cell, and I think the easiest way to go about this is to just go with a regular machine frame. There are better machine frames out there, but honestly I don't think it matters a whole lot, and I need this thing charged and ready to go in a hurry, so I'll just go through with this. Copper gear, of course that was the wrong recipe, it just changed to 2 of those. There we go. Gonna need a redstone reception coil, and I'm gonna need 2 redstone transmission coils. So there we go. Alright, wrong machine. I can probably build this thing. Yes, there we go. There we go. Okay, good. So this needs power. Whoop. And it needs charge. Good. I'm gonna move this over here and this over here. I will probably come up with something fancy for that later. Anyway, the ender is in action, and I need to put on the jetpack that I just tossed out here. Okay, good. So let's see what's out here for monsters that we can battle. Okay, so there's none of the things I need. I need skeletons. Well, what I really need is I need nighttime, but it seems to be cloudy yet not raining. Makes it a little hard to determine time of day. Anyway, yeah. nothing to see here. I'll just go back down and have the ender. So that is so far so good. And then I need to maybe there's actually something below ground out here that I can get into a little bit of a fight with. There's a blitz. And there's skeletons. That's useful. Okay, this can get a little hairy with those two creepers. Okay, and not to mention the constant bombardment. But alright. There we go, that's a skeleton head. Okay, that I needed to get away from. Yeah. Okay, there's a little war there going on. Oh, okay. So, okay. I got a skeleton head, that much I'm sure of. I'll need a zombie head, and I'll need a small assortment of heads. Anyway, I also need an enderman head. So let's see what we have up here. There's zombies down there and a couple of creepers. So okay, let me actually just before I go in again check. I'm okay for oh, there's a diamond down there. I actually think most of the loot blew up. So I'm just going to make a quick assessment of the situation. Yeah. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah. We need multiple zombie heads. And we need spare heads, so yeah, maybe I should go back and recharge the jetpack to be sure that I get out of this relatively okay. Yeah, let's get that in there. Some of this can go straight in there. The skull, will of that. Some of this is fine. It's probably not a bad idea to bring a bow. Though the bow won't give me what I need, it might allow me to up the stakes a little bit in certain situations, so maybe that's where I'll start. We'll see. Things that won't drop heads, but will be massively in my way, and yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna think about my options there. So this is up at 30k. Good. All right. So fully recharged. I'm going to head outside now for what's hopefully going to be a promising night. Sun's going down. While the sun's going down, I'm just going to check out down here. what I have for options. I don't need him to have the jump on me. Okay. It's far from perfect, but it was okay. Alright, here we go. Darkness is fallen up here. There's an Enderman. Let's tick him off. I need some food. Oh dear. I'm not sad to get an ender pearl, but it wasn't exactly what I was hoping for, so... well, the ender pearl's good, but the head, now that's where it's at. Anyway. Endermen are probably going to be the most difficult thing to do, so... also, I'm shot full of holes. Alright, so... there we go. We have no other heads, so I need 2 zombie heads, and I need an enderman if I can find one. Alright, let's see. There's a bunch of creepers around here, and that's always good. And there go zombies. Zombies, zombies, zombies. That was inconvenient. Okay, let's see if we can take this sucker out before he takes my house or me out. There we go, he's down and out. I think this guy drops. Okay, this is a warded fallen knight. Okay, this is incredibly bad. As you can see, I've died once, and it's night. And I really want to keep fighting, but I'm not going to get my stuff back if I keep fighting, so I will concede. Fallen knights are incredibly powerful, and he got the better of me, flat out. Nothing to see there. I was too low to do what I was doing. He was warded, and he was down to very few hit points, but that was his fight to lose. And, yeah. So, anyway. There we go. It's my fantastic revenge for my first death so far. Anyway, that's what happens sometimes. I'm gonna get this out and ready, and I have enough to attempt to fly in here. Now, yeah, lag spikes can be a little bit interesting when you're doing this. Amphibian, interesting. So, yeah, I need that zombie over there. Actually, I need both of them, so let's see. Okay, that's one down. There's one down here, right? Yep. Nope, he left. Oh, there he is. Now I saw something in here that I definitely will want. Alright, so back to being armed and staying afloat. As you can tell, I now have a death, and it is counted. Death counter is a good way of shaming yourself when stuff like this happens. Anyway, that's probably how it was destined to go. There had to be a first, you know. I can usually go a bit of time without dying, but I don't think I've ever done a perfect campaign, so it was bound to happen sooner or later. Anyway, then that's out of the way, and I can cease dying for right now. Okay, I probably should close the front door, as it'll eventually turn into night, and yeah, as we just saw, I have a lot of friends out there that aren't out for the best for me. So let's get this jetpack charged. I'm gonna have to get a little bit more charcoal for it, or coal. There we go. Now it's usually a pretty solid focus that keeps me going, and it will be again, but focus is also the detriment when it's not successful, so oh well. What I'm hoping is that there's a couple of heads of some sort in this chest up here. 2 zombie, 2 creeper. Okay, that's good. This will provide us with some of the heads we need. Now I actually only have to look for Enderman, which I guess is probably the hardest head to get, but yeah, you know, at least I don't have to look for the others. I can focus solely on one type. And I'm going to need to go to the Nether to get my hands on a soul vial in order to trap an Enderman. So I'm going to charge this up real quick, and once that is achieved, I have a little bit of charge on my jetpack. Maybe I should give it some more just for good measure. There we go. So jetpack goes in here, and we need a shovel. Forget about the axe for right now. Forget about this. Forget about all the other stuff, really. This is, yeah, we'll dump this in and that in. We're kind of done with that. Some of the torches, it's always nice to have a little bit of surplus there. Water bucket is not going to do me any favors in the Nether. The question is, should I bring in a couple of buckets so that I can grab some lava? That will probably come in handy. So 4 buckets should do the trick for right now. Yeah, I have everything else. There we go, the dolly goes in. Let's see, this is charged, and it is time to risk the Nether again. Let's just check if there's an Enderman before we go. I'd look more like a skeleton. Let's see what's out here. I think that's a zombie. Yeah. Alright. Well then. I'll head into the Nether and try to so this would clean up the population of annoyances there. Okay. Right. Yeah, let's get some lava. Just a couple buckets. There we go, and all of them in the inventory. I do not want to risk dropping them on myself. Be on a list of incredibly silly ways to die. There we go. Now, we're starting to run a little low on time, but let's see if I can really quickly get my hands on some of the last things I need. I might be able to skip the if I have, now I'm going to bank on two potential ways here. Both of them require soul sand, so it's fairly obvious that I'll get that. And one of them requires nether wart, the other one does not, but it requires enderman heads, so oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Okay, so nothing's out there and waiting for me. And nothing is in there and useful at the moment. We have some means of flight, which we're quickly going to use. My plan is to try to skip the long corridors, as they tend to lead to unpleasantries at the moment, which I'm not quite ready to face. Alright, so well, this should be fairly safe and not all that useful, but that's alright. There we go. This actually solves all of our problems. Of course, I don't know to quit when I'm ahead, so I move up for the next chest. Anyway, this, and I have plenty of charge to get back again. Now let's just stay airborne and get out of here. Yeah, so I'm gonna need slime to pull this one off. My other plan did not require slime, but it does require the enderman head. That means I'm gonna go looking for slime, and I'll keep the enderman head option open. Here we go. So okay, yeah, so we're gonna fly underneath here to I really hope I have enough charge in the jetpack to pull this off. This is actually coming up on the other fortress I was at. At this point it's probably wise to get moving, as I can hear him being fired upon. So yeah, there we go. Alright, there's my exit. So very good. And there he is. Yeah, I have enough to try to take him out. Okay. Oh dear, there's two of them. this was good. Let's quickly return. Staying in airborne combat is not going to benefit me very much. And, yeah, I'm going to get my butt back to safety. We're just going to check. These aren't full. There's a little bit of goodies in this. Alright, there we go. Okay, so... we're home free. There we go. So Enderman or slime is the order of business today. I'm going to pop the electric jetpack in here for a good charge, and meanwhile I'll dump all these wonderful things in here. But yeah, Enderman or slime, that's what we'll be missing. So Ender head or slime. Yeah, lava buckets I'll dump in enemy saddles, can go in here. Golden armor, whatever, all goes in there. Yeah. Alright, with a little bit of luck, I should be able to finish up this episode if I'm a little bit... But yeah, we'll just try to be a little fast here. I'm going to guess, I got a little garbled up there, I'm going to guess I have about 10-15 minutes to go, so yeah, alright. No slimes. No slimes. Any slimes in here? No slimes, okay. Yeah, slimes would have been infinitely useful, but can't win them all. So, if no slimes, then Enderman heads. Hello, Enderman. Okay, no slimes, no Enderman. That's a bit of a drag. Yeah, so that would be perfect luck here, right? So, no slimes, no Enderman. Though with a little bit of luck, if I move over the desert, it's not really that the spawn chances are different over the desert, but the Endermen are usually a little bit easier to spot, though it shouldn't really matter here. I mean, it's big black dude on a green background, fairly visible if you ask me, but I guess with my vision lately you never quite know. Anyway, also staying on the move will allow more spawn area, and yeah, seeing we're trying for Enderman right now, then more spawn area is probably good. Okay, that was not really... Yeah, alright. So, knowing me, I'm gonna run out of fuel, and I'm gonna fall straight into the desert, and that's probably not what I want to happen, so I think I'll cut my journey short here and get back to base. I'm gonna need 4 ender pearls, which I do believe I have, and I need slime. So, yeah, I did not have any means of getting slime at this point. Let's see, we have nothing here, nothing here, and nothing here. And I don't have any... Yeah, alright. So, this is a little bit silly, but let me recharge this while I give it a moment's thought. So electrical jetpack goes in here, and we'll just let it charge. Meanwhile, I'm going to look out here. This no change of status quo. That is to say, there's not a single Enderman out there. Yeah, I don't quite know what's up with me not getting any slime, but see, maybe I can come up with alternate ways of getting slime. And again, I end up in BRB mode. I think it's when I tap backspace too fast. How annoying. Let's see. Any type of slime. Oh, I know that these can be made from slime dye, milk, crystallizer, mana infusion. Well, that's not bad at all. Or distillery. Yeah, we're not gonna set up a huge setup. A crystallizer could be interesting. It's gonna need furnace heater, and a bucket of milk, and lime dye. I wonder what I make lime dye from. Oh, glow stream will do. Otherwise, green dye and white dye. Green dye, mystical green pattern. Okay, yeah, alright, so this is a hypothetical potential option. But how about pink slime ball? No. Okay. Alright. Let's see, there should be no slime down there. No slime down there. There's a blitz. Well, there's other ways, so let's see. This is going to be a little bit awkward, but slaughterhouse, right? I need invar axe, and I need 2 of them. I need invar swords. Pretty sure I have an invar sword, as it does good. I need invar gear, which is like this, and I need a machine frame. So whoop, I go, and I need iron. There we go. And for that I'm going to need this and that and so on and so forth. Alright, I have plastic, so there we go. Alright, so slaughterhouse. There we go. I need a tank. Open blocks tank is fine. I'm going to need conduit. We have some conduits here. Alright, good. So slaughterhouse, I need a place to park it, and I need power. So alright, this is not going to be pretty, and I'm not sure I care. Okay, so I'm gonna jump in here. Now, what I'm gonna need anyway is a safari net, so this is perfectly reasonable. I'm gonna pop this on top, and I anticipate that some sort of liquid will be stuffed into it. I'm gonna get some more dirt, because I don't think it's a big enough enclosure for what I want. And I'm going to find, where on earth did they go? There we go. I'm going to find some gas tiers. I know I had some. 3 is a wonderful amount. There you go. Alright, so I need the safari net to get this started, but I also need... so I'm going to probably murder the cow population out here, but those can be replenished. Oh man, I am definitely not a good flyer at the moment. Alright, so, there we go. I'm gonna pop this out. I think I'll make the chamber, yeah, alright, good. This will be a good sized chamber if I, there we go. This will not be completely pretty from the outside for right now, which I can live with. That was not good enough. There we go. So, there we go. I'm gonna go capture some cows and hope I get enough pink slime for my little project here. Now we're gonna have to get pink slime later again, so this is not even double effort, but it's just, let's just say it's another change of plans, and oh well. There we go. So this thing is eventually going to detect it and gonna murder it. And there's liquid meat in that tank. No pink slime, so okay. This is gonna take a while given the lack of pink slime and the murdering of the cow, so let's see. Hopefully we get some more from the next batch, but maybe I should come up with a secondary way to transport the cows. I'm thinking I have the ability to make soul vials that might come in incredibly handy. So let's see. Cow goes down there. No pink slime. Meat, just meat. Okay, so soul sand. Let's just take 4 soul sand, 4 gold, and cook them up here. Okay, again, I put something in there that can make something else, so I'm gonna end up with soul glass. No, I end up getting regular glass. That's even more useless. Alright, well, I guess not, because I can use that for the soul vials. I think. Otherwise, only clear glass will work. I don't know. I guess I'm about to find out. Smooth sandstone. I'm just going to see any recipes with smooth sandstone. Any use for smooth sandstone? Please tell me that I can... Nope. Okay, so I won't be able to dump that somewhere and get something useful out of it. Oh well. Nothing to do about that. I'm going to keep checking here if there's any pink slime. There's not. We have some... There we go. And sand, we're okay for... Well, we're going to need some more clear glass, but there's really nothing else we can do about this. So I'm going to move this over to the ME system. I should move this over so that it can get fired up, but yeah, we'll get there. There we go. Let's see, I'm fairly confident that it should be quite clear glass. Yeah, okay, so it's only quite clear glass. There we go. So Nope. Then it's quartz. And that means we need fused quartz, which means I'm not going to be able to... yeah, no. Alright. Well, seeing that's the case, getting enough slimes is going to take a while, but I'm not willing to do what must be done to get this ball rolling, so... yeah, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get a ton of these. There we go. Alright, we're closing in on the end of the episode, but a little bit of luck. I'll start getting some pink slime. Alright, yeah, so we're going places. A bucket of pink slime will allow me to spawn a pink slime, which will allow me to kill a pink slime, which will hopefully give me pink slime. Now, if I'm lucky, I'm gonna get 2 or more. If I'm not lucky, we'll have to restart the process, because, yeah, I'll need 2 slime to, do this. Now, glue ball is an option too, but, glue ball I should be getting from the, smeltery, and I'm not really. So, glue, how do I get that? Sticky glue bucket, okay. Ball of glue, glue block, ball of glue. I can undo that by glue, and sticky glue is... okay, so glue block, glue, no. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to actually craft glue. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, so... of course liquid glue could do it, but... yeah, no. There's no way to do glue, so we'll have to go the... what do you want to say, manual way about it. We're up to 106 millibuckets of pink slime. The sun's gone down. I guess I could Enderman hunt over the night too, but part of me would rather just dump in some more critters. It'll take a little bit, but this is the surefire way. 2 pink slimes, and I should be able to make 2 burning cream or whatever they're called, and that's exactly what I need for my spawner. So I think I'll just go with safe way, and yeah. I'm getting a fair amount of liquid meat, which I can meat pack into meat ingots later on, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. Honestly, meat ingots don't have a huge culinary value here, so I'm not going to bother too much with them. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna have to round off the episode, but I'll continue where I left off when I come back. I'm just gonna wait for this cow to get murdered. Yeah, good. Alright, so eventually we're gonna have enough pink slime for our little plan, and then things will be on track finally. And then I'll have to capture an Enderman, but Enderman's going to be fairly easy to catch, I hope. I just need to see one, and then just like that. I have the safari net already, so yeah, I imagine that'll be easy. Anyway, time to end the episode, and thank you for watching. I will see you next time.